Our preseason practice continues here with coverage with Liberty Flames women's soccer, now joined by assistant coach Adam Godwin. And Adam, as you look at the preseason poll that just came out, Liberty women's soccer at the top of that poll. When that came out, what were your thoughts?
You know, it's obviously exciting, but I think, you know, in terms of our program, it's not really any of our business what other people think of us. It was none of our business when we were picked 7th last year and went on and won it. And you know, I knew we were the best team last year, and we're very excited about the group we have coming in this year. So it's something you look at, you're excited about it, you're excited for Holly and the defenders, for, you know, in terms of the defensive preseason player of the year and things like that. But yeah, ultimately, what other people think of us is none of our business. You know, we're excited. When
you look at the team and who you have coming back, new girls as well, a couple of weeks of workouts in the books, how have things been going?
Fantastic. You know, the freshmen have really come in and looking to ruffle some feathers. Some of these kids are coming in, they want to play, and that's really exciting. But the returners have stepped up to the plate, and we've got a really competitive situation going on right now. Competition for places, great team spirit, team unity amongst the group, and it's just been a really enjoyable preseason so far. So.
Adam, we all know your history in soccer and how much you love it. How much at home are you coaching here at Liberty?
In terms of being at Liberty, field coaching. I love it. I mean, it's like, you know, I spent 5 years in football and I absolutely love that. But I tell a lot of people, coming back, it's a little bit like living life in color again. You know, it's just, you know, I eat, sleep, breathe, live the game. Anyone that's known me since I was about 10 years old, I mean, it's, you know, the game almost defines who I am, and I just love it. And we've got such an amazing group of girls that I get to be with around every day. They're hilarious and terrific staff and things like that. So I'm blessed every day, Alan, to do this. It's a dream job for me. I'm really, really thankful.
When we talk to a lot of the coaches, Adam, about what they do, and it's not just coaching on the field, but you're enriching these girls' lives off the field with scripture lessons and just life lessons in general. What do you enjoy about that?
You know, really, that's why I wanted to get back into coaching. You know, I enjoyed the time in football and I had relationships with the guys, but it's different. There's something about the player-coach relationship, and you know, I think at Liberty we're able to do it a little bit differently. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, we had a girl leave practice yesterday in floods of tears, you know, and you get an opportunity to see that and put your arm around her and see if you can help her, and then you get a text message later that night that it helped. And it's all about that, because ultimately, we get to play soccer for 4 years, but we spend way more time on the bus and in the hotel and in the training room and in the locker room. And yeah, it's just about, you know, helping these kids grow athletically, academically, socially, and spiritually. And I'm just so thankful to be in a position where I get a chance to impact these kids' lives just for a short period of time, but thankful I get to do it.
Holly Van Noord, at goalkeeper last year, had an unbelievable season. How does she ramp up this year, and where have you seen her improve only in a short time that you've been out here practice?
You know, I think she improves as Tori Collar and Nikki Belt improve, and Tori and Nikki have come in really good shape and are really pushing Holly. I think the one thing about Holly Van Noord is she doesn't perceive pressure as a problem. She perceives it as a privilege. And she's come back in just phenomenal shape. I think the word Coach Armstrong, the goalkeeper, used was beast mode. She's come back in beast mode, and you know, that's okay. She's gonna have a bad game along the way, and that's all right. But she's got some phenomenal players in front of her, and Maddie Boone and Becca Page and players like that. So she's gonna be a big part of what we do. But she's such a big part of what we do off the field. She's such a calming influence and a great teammate as well. And she just loves coming out and competing every day. We're very lucky to have her.
A couple more thoughts here, Adam. As we look on paper, we see statistics of who's coming back and all conference players preseason coming back and new players coming as well. But throw that all aside. What are some things that your staff is talking about this team that maybe the media and the outside people aren't talking about yet?
It's all about our team unity. You know, I think that's within our control. You know, we know we're very talented. Is it within our control to be the best team in the country? No, not necessarily. But it sure as heck is in our control to be the most unified team in the country. And that's been a major focus of preseason. You know, we spent a night or two away from campus this preseason with some team building things and stuff like that. And you know, we have 2 sessions a day, but in between sessions, we're doing sports ministry training, and the girls are spending time together in small groups. And, you know, we're just really trying to build this unbreakable bond, because that's what gets you through the tough times. You know, how close you are and how tight you are, and it's amazing how quickly these 27 kids have come together. So yeah.
And finally, Adam, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the Assistant Coach of the Year award you got for the Flamespees this past spring. How humbling was that experience for you?
Incredibly humbling. I think I said that night. I mean, you know, we have so many outstanding assistant coaches at Liberty. You know, I got to work with 10 of them in football every single day. You want to talk about hard work? Those guys are grinding every day, all night long too. You know, Coach Armstrong, I've got such great peers that I work with, and you know, but it's really humbling. Means an awful lot to me, and but it just goes back to the support we have, starting at guys like Jeff Barber and yourself, and you know, that just enrich our lives and make us love coming to work every day. And so it's always nice to be recognized, of course, but if I'm not pushed every day by every other assistant coach, you know, you don't get any better. So but it was neat. It was a fun night, and I was very thankful.
Well, congratulations to you, and hey, best luck this season. Thanks for catching up with us.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
That's Assistant Coach Adam Godwin for the women's soccer team. I'm Alan York for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.